Welcome back, friends, guests, and relatives, and players. Everybody's got their snacks. Everybody's got their water. And yes, so you've just defeated some sort of horned fiend-shaped shadow thing that sort of slipped out from a pool of darkness hidden behind the impassable mask of this grinning demon that you've been seeing a bit everywhere. What do you do?
I mean, maybe we should have a look inside to see if there's something in there.
Actually, before you do that, Vroon, as a paladin, you've made a study, I guess, of demons and stuff like that.
GM, you froze, or is me?
I
No,
think
it's
you're
you.
frozen. Ah, you're back.
Yeah, it is you.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, my bad. So I missed the part you said.
Okay, so I was saying, a couple of you have dealt with demons before. This is different. Could you please make me an Arcana check, and maybe we can discuss a bit further?
Arcana, religion?
Arcana or religion. And I think
Okay.
I'm going to...
Well, Arcana it is then.
Great.
Okay, you go, Heinrich.
I mean, if as a cleric I get the advantage on the religion check, I
Okay.
wouldn't say no. I'm kidding.
So, interestingly enough, Vroon, this does not look like any devil or demon that you've known. Sorsha, never heard of anything like this. Gale, nothing either. Heinrich, however, and actually the dice tell a story, right? What you have before you, you recognize it from some books that you shouldn't have read.
Yes.
But this is... So what happens when you destroy a devil or a demon? They're sent back to their native plane. They're sent back to the Abyss or Avernus or wherever they may come from, right? But what happens when they can't go back? What happens to a mortal when they're killed and their spirit can't go to where they need to go? They remain as a ghost, a shade, some form of spectral entity.
Yeah.
This is the fiendish equivalent. What you have just destroyed and most likely just dissipated for a moment seems to be the ghost of a demon. The essence of a demon that could not go back to the Abyss.
Interesting.
You know this. This is not a natural occurrence because normally nothing should be able to prevent it. And so these things do not exist naturally. They are products of magic and experiments. But yes, you've just killed the ghost of a demon.
Imagine like everyone is busy exploring. You just see like mumbling to himself, like, "Wait, demon ghost? Wait, what? Wait, that's weird. That's a very rare occurrence. Why did we kill a demon ghost? Where is the original body?" And I start to mumble loudly.
So there would be no body because the body would disintegrate and return to the Abyss. But in this case, it stayed.
So which arcane... That means the arcane forces that's preventing it to go away would actually be of a very high influence. I'm telling this time in, by the way.
Heinrich, you got information on that?
We killed the demon ghost.
Ghosts don't give... well, demons don't give ghosts.
You see Heinrich think a bit and say like, if someone wants to interrupt in my explanation, please do. Don't hesitate.
What if the soulmonger is keeping it here?
It was my two theories were an arcane influence or the influence of the soul. But that means soul. Then wouldn't it? Something is preventing it to go back.
Yeah,
Or
you're muted out again.
That's weird because I checked everything. Okay.
You're cutting, yeah.
It's. In short, we need to go because there's a chance after a while.
So
Okay.
I'm thinking that Heinrich has maybe moved in towards the whole thing. He's looking towards and looking at the body, and occasion, as he's moving backwards and forwards, he's sort of leaning on the inside of the mouth where there was the darkness, and his voice keeps cutting out.
Yeah, Gale is actually going to go to the mouth and say, "Okay, guys, keep an eye out. I'll have a look inside."
As you step in, Gale, immediately you lose the all sound, including that of your own breathing, the movement of your armor, the clinking of your armor. Everything goes dead quiet.
All right, but am I seeing something inside?
There is nothing inside. It is a I'll just be sure, but
It's a silence spell inside.
no, there is nothing. Just smooth stone.
Okay. I'll get out again, saying.
And it doesn't take very long. Actually, about maybe 4 to 5 minutes, and you can see from a central point within the head. Again, there's a central point where darkness sort of starts to pool up again. This time, not the shadowy form, but the spell itself, similar, and sort of fills again the inside of the mouth, as your dispel magic effect is now disrupted.
Vanishes. Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah. Same reaction here. Yeah, that's our time out, guys. Let's go.
So that's one more to be crossed. One line more.
Yeah.
Shall we head towards the... He sort of points across the big thing and like towards the hallway over here.
Over here, you mean?
Well, here.
Yeah.
There is
That's where
here.
shall we go there?
There's here also.
Yes, but that's more likely. That seems to turn left at the end.
Yes. Okay.
That will probably, hopefully, lead back to the room that we're trying to get into.
All right.
But
lead
let's
the way.
check the other room first.
Okay. You coming with, guys?
Oh, there's Sorsha. Okay.
Okay, you gotta go around.
Yep.
Okay. Please stop at the little thingy here so that I can give you a description. Actually,
Yes.
maybe let me just make sure of the description, just so that you don't walk into something. Okay, interesting.
Gale?
Yeah, I was waiting for Heinrich to move up.
Okay. Okay. Actually,
Oh. Let me just crashed.
Oh, same for me.
Lost connection?
Site just disappeared. But after reload, it's back.
Okay.
I'll stop here.
Okay. Okay.
As we're passing the hallway with the open mouth,
Mm-hmm.
the skull doesn't go like.
No, you do not see the skull. They have not come back to they've not come back to their case.
Oh, interesting.
The mouse is still closed or it's open now?
It's open.
It was open.
It's open. I removed the three little. Oh no, actually, I should leave. There's a light source there. Anyways, doesn't matter. Sorsha, you looking for traps, stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay, perception check, please.
Hopefully I have advantage on this, so it's okay.
You can take the 13 if you wish.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that will give you an inspiration point.
Nice try. I'll
I'm
take
just
it
saying.
at another point.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just saying. Yeah, actually, you've realized as you're looking forward down this corridor that the whole corridor, and I'll put it in blue so that you can see it. The whole corridor up to here seems to be one long pressure plate. In front of you, to the north of you, you can see around a wooden axle, basically, a large. These would look like three lightly inclined adamantine blades.
All right.
Sort of set almost like a clover, right?
All right. So please, nobody step on that corridor. It is a trap. I could try to disarm it. Maybe. Maybe it will burst into my face, but I see no other way than try to disarm it.
Or maybe trying the other hallway and see if there's a connection and that we can skip that corridor altogether.
Yeah, but if on the other side of the corridor, if I'm not mistaken, there is a tomb.
So yeah, so the actually at the end of the corridor, you have a bit of difficulty seeing, but unfortunately, that's the nature of the map. But you can see there's a pit, and then beyond the pit, you can see the if you can see the chest, that you can see, but you cannot see what's in underneath the pit, basically.
Okay, sorry.
No worries. But your guess would be most likely this is what. Yeah, it's a big room on the other side of a thing. Most likely it's another tomb. Yeah, you're pretty sure about that.
So can I try to disarm it?
How would you disarm it?
Maybe at the pressure plates, if I can find a way to, like, block the mechanism.
So you're pretty sure that, and I'll give you on a 20. So if this were just a small pressure plate, you could maybe sort of hammer a nail or something along those lines to block the mechanism. But in this case, blocking the mechanism at one end is not going to help if pressure is put elsewhere onto the plate. So this long corridor-sized plate is not going to be deactivatable.
Alright.
Then foods pull anyone.
I'll. If it's not deactivable, I'll try to look for hidden doors on the side, maybe.
You're not
Hidden
seeing.
doors or hidden mechanism.
You're
no?
not seeing anything. I'll put that under the 20. You're not seeing anything.
Alright.
But
We-
then again, the pressure plate, you have no idea what it activates.
Yeah.
True.
I would say maybe we can try and see if the pressure plate is dangerous or not, maybe by stepping back and trying to activate it.
We can try to just trigger it from where we're standing now.
As you wish. I'm not
It's an idea. I
very-
mean, you're the specialist. I'm just throwing in ideas.
I have no idea. The only thing I see are two blades. I don't see holes or something that would point to gas or darts, or maybe the GM has something to say in it.
Yeah, so carved birds soar across the walls of this corridor. Blocking the passage near its north end is a large adamantine propeller with 5 sharp blades. But to you who have not seen... Well, no, I guess you would have seen... Would you know what a propeller is?
You mean
In French, what is a propeller?
blades?
Yeah, a propeller, c'est une hélice.
Oh, okay.
I don't... I mean, if you... May, oh, yes, you would have seen at the Temple of Gond. You would have seen for the Scarlet Marpanoth, it's the same kind of shape. So 5 blades around an axis, slightly tilted on a side.
So it's not sharp.
It is sharp.
It is.
It's sharp, of course.
Yeah, I mean, as a player, I'm sitting there like, oh, I think I know what it's going to do.
But to be fair,
That's Vroon? No.
I think what I see, I'm not sure, but I see birds carved. What I think is if we walk on the pressure plate, it will activate the blade or something. Does it seem enough space for the blades to rotate? Because on the map there isn't.
Yes.
So they can turn, right?
As you're looking forward, you can see that there's the corridor that's a 5 foot wide, and where the blades are, you can see that there's a slight nook on
Indentations.
either side and above. Yes.
So I guess it is to make that thing move. That's my guess. So, Heinrich, if you still have your spider climb, you should be free of this, I guess.
I think I can give it to someone also, so they can explore a bit.
I have a question.
Might be safe. Huh? What is your question? Or is it not in character?
No, it's actually how high do those blades seem to go? If there are grooves or something to allow the passage of them? How high?
So the
do they-
blades are larger than the corridor.
Oh, okay, but they're vertical.
Yes,
They're not
they are
moving
vertical.
horizontally.
They're vertical.
Oh, okay, yeah. My bad.
Yes,
I-
of course. I can see it here, but I understand. Yeah, I understand that you're not seeing it there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no.
this is
I'm
this is
guessing
a
it's this thing, right?
vertical. Yes. So it is a
wait a
vertical
minute. Yeah, okay.
propeller blade,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. Now I see it.
It's a big fan.
Yeah. In the middle.
Huge fan.
It's a huge fan. Like you at home watching. Thank you.
Classic joke.
So, if something is me or Rune with a spider climb, why? Because once on the other side, Rune can break the fan, or I could try to
It's
block
adamantine.
it. Sorry,
It's adamantine. It will not be easy to break.
but maybe I can disarm the thing on the other side. Maybe not. Can I see if there's a possibility for me to disarm it or not?
Not from here.
I maybe have an idea. Well, you have literally that is a floating gazer that could actually go a bit up front, check out, because, well, and then to be sure, before the logic of Gale, that we expend sources
Okay,
searching that something could help us in this.
good idea. I'll take a look with Laurel.
Okay. So Laurel floats above, down the corridor, sort of slips through the gaps and between the blades, and there's enough space for somebody sort of he slips in, no problem. The blades are stopped. He just sort of slips in. And then this is where I would allow you to know that there is there's a pit. Let me just
Spit.
so a deep pit opens up the entrance of this tomb, with a stone sarcophagus resting at the bottom. A snarling monkey-like creature decorates the sarcophagus lid. Beyond the pit, you can see 3 treasure chests sitting on stone daises. The chest on the left is carved of black onyx. The center one is made of rusty iron, and the one on the right is of silver, glistening with frost.
Right. Do I see a way to stop the fan from the other side?
No. What you see is most likely that the link, there's no mechanics visible to sort of to block it. You could block it. You could block the blades, but there's nothing that seems no.
It would be the tomb of Bongo.
Yes.
Yeah, I've been adding the names just for us to be sure to remember where is what. I mean, if Laurel has a hand, we could try and put something into the mechanism to to block the rotating mechanism, so that
Would an unseen
the fan
servant
cannot
work?
turn.
To block the blades, it wouldn't suffice. We need something.
I'm sure it's going to be at least as strong as the jaws of that skull mask that was in the other pathway.
Plus, if it's adamantine, we need something pretty solid. Like I said, an immovable rod would come in handy right now. Again.
Yes. We should have bought one.
Yeah. Ah, crap. Um.
I do believe there's one somewhere in the adventure, but you just didn't go there.
Oh man.
All right. So it is probably brute force. The only things I can go with it. I don't see any hidden passageway. And
How about first we try to push that pedestal and see what it actually does.
So,
push what's the pressure plate?
Mhm.
I'm
what
pretty sure
kind
it will.
of? Go on.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure it will only activate the fan. Like I'm 99% sure.
Very likely.
What kind? Adamantine. What do we know about adamantine?
Tough.
I'm looking at Vroom because he's donning literally.
Yeah, I'm covered in adamantine. I mean, I'm not wielding the hammer anymore.
I could try to break it if you guys are okay with it.
How would you do that?
You see Heinrich like, well,
Wait for the roll to come back or move out of the way, please.
Go for it. Bring the Lero back.
Yeah, he's
And-
gonna move to the side, like hide a bit.
I will make room for
Yeah.
Heinrich to pass.
Heinrich is gonna. Okay, wobble. Okay. He's gonna shake his hand a bit. And he's gonna do like a little bit of shadow boxing. And there is a moment he gives one punch forward. And you see suddenly a gigantic arcane hand flying forward towards the thing here. And I shall be using arcane hand. And I will be using clenching fist.
Okay.
You're gonna punch it.
Yes.
So indeed, down the corridor, I'll try and find. I know that I have a fist somewhere.
We can use the power of our imagination.
It's the first time I'm using this. This is so cool. Thank you, level 10.
So here it is.
Ah,
Oh, that's so cool.
There we go.
Whee!
Isn't it large?
You tell me. I think it is
Yes,
large.
it's a large hand.
I remembered like a conversation that we had online about whether it could carry people.
Yeah. It is large.
And
but
in that conversation, large was mentioned.
yeah. But in this case, just to fit the corridor.
Yeah. Okay.
So yes. Right. So 20. So, what is it? Okay. Just again, give me a second here.
It's the clench fist is to hand strikes one creature or object within 5 feet of it. Make a spell attack for the hand using your game statistics on the hit. The target takes 4d8 force damage.
Okay.
If we break it, we could take the pieces of. No.
Right. So, could you make me a spell attack? So I'm guessing you're gonna smash this into the propeller, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to break it.
Okay. So go ahead, please make me
24.
24. So it is a hit. No, 24 is the damage. That's the force damage that you did.
Seriously?
Yeah.
My apologies. Weird, because I'm clicking on spell attack. I'm gonna try again.
Yeah,
26.
so spell attack. Here we go. 26 to hit. Let's go with the 24 to hit. So as you smash into it, it has an effect. It has an effect, as you can see that the blades start to bend under the smashing force. Not completely destroyed yet, not completely dislodged. It seems like another hit might do the trick.
I should again.
How long does
1 minute.
1 minute? Okay, yeah. In a series of bash, I'm not gonna have you roll 10 times just to see if you come in, you smash it bit by bit, putting the pieces and making sure that indeed the blades are too wrangled up, too deformed to actually be useful as in its movement. So yeah, it is it's stuck.
Let me please be the first to still step on the.
You did the moment.
Just in case.
You see in distance a thumbs up from the hand. And a little finger like a hand going like, come on.
Give me thumbs up. Okay. Yeah. We'll move past and take a step onto
Okay.
Careful, because there might be another
the.
So-
No, I
trap
mean,
hiding.
of course.
So-
I mean, I
As
take
you-
one step onto it and
Okay.
let's
As
see what
you,
happens.
as I mentioned, as you step onto into the corridor, you can feel the very slight sort of indentation of the pressure plate as it goes under your weight, and you hear a whirring sound coming in from above, and you notice that while the blades have been smashed and detached, there is a very small wheel that is turning at incredible speeds just at the center, with what is left of the whirring razor blades now of these adamantine fans.
Yep.
So yes, thank you for again destroying a trap without actually seeing the effects of it.
No, but like when it was like described as a fan, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna suck us in, isn't it?
No, actually, it pushes you out.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
Oh.
but look behind Heinrich.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. I mean, instead of Sorsha, do you want to pass or?
No, actually,
Yeah,
what
maybe-
I can give you the thing. You would be affected by the wind tunnel only for the first 10 feet, basically, from the propeller blade itself. So you wouldn't you would feel the rush of wind,
Yeah.
but you would only have to make tests, apparently. However, going through the fans, they take 6 seconds to get to full power. At full speed, it's 12d10 damage.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. That's not.
Oh.
Thank you, clench fist.
I have
Kiss
a
a bro
feeling
fist.
there was something in this corridor.
Oh no,
I
you're
hope there's
right. It
something
does suck
interesting
in.
behind the trap.
No, you're right. The wind corridor is upwards, northward.
See,
So yes,
that's what I was afraid of. Yeah, like, oh yeah, I'm just stepping onto the plate.
Vortex. Yeah.
So yes, you can not only pass through. If you wish to grab the adamantine blades, and put them. They're a bit.
Oh, yeah.
They are a bit big for the bag of holding.
But
So
we
you
can-
most
we can
likely
at
would
some-
have to.
We'll need to like unfold the portable
Yeah.
hole somewhere and then go like.
We'll have to find somewhere where the portable hole
I'll
can
do it
be
here.
unfolded.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that I used a cool spell and not for a combat situation, so I'm very proud of myself.
I mean,
at
big.
that.
I mean, Big B's hand is incredibly useful.
Can I-
in any situation, it's transport, it's manipulate, it's yeah, it's one of the best spells in the game.
So there is nothing left in this corridor, right?
No,
All right. So
no, you can pass through. It's just this whirring sound coming from. Now it's just you have to avoid the base of it.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, you're good.
Gale, do you want to come?
However, Sorsha, as you're going forward,
I'm coming.
it is a pit below you.
yeah.
The pit
You're still in the way though. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the pit is 20 foot deep.
All right. So before can I check for traps, please? Because I don't want all landing.
You might have to be specific where you look for traps.
Kinda.
Yes. I'm gonna be. But first, where do we want to land? Because we'll have to land somewhere, and maybe I'll check that place first. So, do we try to jump on the other side, or do we try to get down?
How deep is the pit?
20 foot.
20.
I think I would be able to jump that. Like across.
I mean, if you've got... Technically, yeah, you would have 10 foot of running up if Sorsha gets out of the way.
Yeah.
So you want to jump across, right? On the side, because
Across is easier. I have to.
Okay.
It's easier to jump in a straight line than to try and make up.
so let me check. I'll try to check the landing area of Rune.
Okay? Make me a perception check.
That's a natural 20.
You are not seeing any pressure plates or any particular signs of traps within the room.
Okay, so I'll move and you can jump.
Just because my long jump is 16 feet, which should be enough.
Yeah, it's enough.
Okay.
You can jump
then-
onto the other side.
Then Vroom will back up to the propeller and then start and jump over there.
Yep. Yeah, there's about so in front of you you have these three chests. The black one is made of onyx, and it's the base where the chest would be wood in a sense. It is replaced by onyx, so you've got these iron bands that go about it. The center one, as I mentioned, is rusty iron, and the one to the right is silver, glistening, and it is cold to the touch. You can see the condensation sort of frosting over it.
Oh. Heinrich, are you following Sorsha?
Yeah, I'm just rereading the.
Yeah.
I was also looking at Wongo and
Because I have an idea, but I'm not sure, so I need to reread it again and again to be sure.
So the 3 chests, because I just saw them, the blue one is frosted over?
Yes.
Was that it? Okay.
It's silver with frost.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's silver. It's silver covered in a layer of frost.
Okay, the center one.
Is rusted iron.
And the last one?
Onyx.
Onyx. Okay, that's it.
Blackstone.
Okay.
I'll just throw it on the table.
How are you? Look, with Vroon on the other side and a rope, whatever. I will say it's not too difficult for you to cross over. So if you wish to cross over, you may.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah. Let's not move everywhere on the room because I've not checked everything. But
no,
yeah.
there with a crit. There is nothing in the room.
There's no pressure plates.
There's no pressure plates. There's no darts in the walls. No, what you as far as you understand. Sorry.
Or including the pit or the above level.
Yes.
Thank you.
But the chests, however.
Now the chests are something different.
The chests are another issue. I just have a memory of a very old game we played where the chest covered in frost had an elemental of ice inside it. But yeah.
The idea that I'll put on the table is reading the advice that our friendly neighborhood has given to us. The enemy opposes. I think that was for entering the tomb, so that we can technically cross out.
Mm-hmm.
One stands between them. I don't know. In the darkness, its height we had.
Mm-hmm.
Don the mask or be seen. That's the theory I have for that one room with the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Speak no truth to the doomed child. That we already done, so we can cross it out. And we have the key. The keys turn on the inside only. And we have 3 chests in front of us.
Yeah. The enemies also oppose, and one stands between them. There was one thing. Yeah.
So we can cross that also out. So technically, if we keep Don the Mask or be seen for that one room where, and we keep the keys to turn on the inside only, well, that means that there is something inside we need to, or here. It's gonna be or the tomb or it's gonna be the chest.
So this is Wongo. Wongo is a monkey, the summoner, and
Who stole a pail of water.
What?
Wongo stole a pail of water from Uptau's palace.
Yeah. Do you want me to examine the one on the right?
Maybe the rusted one. But that's my first inclination.
I can examine all of them.
Yes.
Yes.
Take your time.
Okay.
Alright. So I guess perception?
Okay. So, I mean, not even. You take your time. Pretty sure that these things are not trapped in their own way. Actually, they're not even locked. There's no locking mechanism visible on the outside. There's no keyhole or whatnot. And even using Mage Hand by Prudence or whatever, when you open them up, the inside, you can see stuck in the underneath on the underside of the lid, within a adamantine lock, is a golden key.
On each of them?
Each of them.
The keys on the inside.
Yes.
And to answer your question, as long you realize very quickly, as long as the doors are open, the chests are open, the key will not move.
Mm.
Is there like, can we take a key and like put it on the inside of them?
No,
Like,
as in the
use-
key's already in the lock.
Ah, okay.
So we have to find a way to turn them.
For the rest,
inside.
these chests are completely barren. There's nothing inside apart from that key sort of underneath the lid.
So if we don't see our mage hand, does it disappear? We just need to see where it is to unlock it. But if we invoke a mage hand, we make it grab a key, we close the lid, and we make the mage hand turn, would it work?
No.
And what if we put Laurel or Nugget in it and we use it as a invitation to use the mage hand?
When I say no, to be specific, which is because you need to see the mage hand to control it. If it grabs the key and it moves, because it is a spell, it's going to jostle around. It's not going to be holding the key after you close the thing.
So,
So
yeah.
the reference in space is going to change.
So pet it is.
No. I'm afraid that Komari will not fit.
Aw.
These chests are big enough for a medium creature to crawl in.
So we can all go into a chest and maybe we actually do need to go inside and turn 3 keys at the same time.
Maybe, but
That seems like a bad idea, honestly, but still.
Yeah.
Lero, would you like to help me, please?
We can do Laurel,
Laurel has
Nugget.
no hands.
He has a big mouth. It can turn. It's not a problem.
Like biting on the key and going.
And Gluck.
Yeah. Lero, can you go inside and do what Mama says?
Okay.
Mama needs your help. You see that?
Which chest are you going to try?
You wanted to try. I don't want to try the rust one. I want to try that one.
The frozen one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even Ice Elemental jumps out, I'm gonna laugh my ass off because that would be the most awesome prediction. Like, there would be an Ice Elemental. Poof, Ice Elemental.
Maybe. So you go inside, you grab the metal bit, and when we close, you turn. Alright?
It's difficult to nod when it's holding the key in its mouth, and there's the rattling of it. Well, it doesn't really work, but the tentacles. Okay, so you put it in.
I just
Move
do
up.
oh, you're such a good boy.
Okay, right. So
See you soon. And I close.
you close it. There's as you close it, there's a first sort of subtle movement of metal, sort of sound, sort of a clicking sound. And then you hear another clicking sound, one coming from the chest, and another coming from the sarcophagus down below.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I try to see through Leryl's eyes. Nothing happened.
Laurel is inside, looking about, wondering, feeling a bit, what now? What's going on? But the key's turned. Yeah.
I pop him out Nothing happens?
You puff him out of existence. You puff him back into existence. Nothing.
Oh, you did so well. I'm so proud of you. Oh,
Let's give the chest a little space and let's open it, maybe?
We might have to do the
I
same
can-
for all three.
Oh,
chests.
yeah, right.
it's
Yeah, right.
sacrifice, I
Uh,
think.
I think you can do Laryl again. While
Yeah.
we're doing that, I can.
Yeah.
They're
We're
going out.
losing you again, Yannick.
Yeah, there's something about your microphone, or it's either because you're cutting out because of you're going too high in level or too low. I don't know.
So, I shall use Unseen Servants if you guys would like me to use.
If you want to.
Okay.
So, I'll prepare it ritually and I'll let you guys handle the other things.
So we'll have to wait for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Across those 10 minutes, I use my eyes to look at the sarcophagus, maybe to understand things a bit.
So there is a silver button that has now appeared on the sarcophagus that was not there before.
All right.
Maybe first turn the 3 keys and then...
Well, first try a second key and see what that does.
So yeah, you take 10 minutes while Heinrich could prepare your servant. The servant appears.
I'll mentally command it to go into the box, and when it's
To turn so it goes in, you'll close the lid, and it'll turn the key.
yeah, and can it go back out?
No.
Then it will stay there, and there is.
Which one?
Well, which one would you like, guys?
It's the one you want. I'll put Leroy in the last one.
I'll do the onyx one.
Okay. So same thing. You close. There's a clicking sound as it seems to sort of lock in. There's something sort of not necessarily locking into place, but a mechanism maybe to detect that the thing is actually closed, and clicking another click coming from below, as this time an onyx button appears on the sarcophagus.
So there are three buttons on the sarcophagus.
Yeah, if you put in Laryl into the last one, again, turn the key. Where's Laryl? There you go. Okay, and indeed, I'm guessing again you pop him out.
Yes.
Okay. And so now you have 3 buttons at the bottom of this.
Perhaps I should go down to push the buttons.
Leroy push them.
I'll help with a mage hand to boop one of the buttons.
Yeah, with mage hand you can go in. You press the three buttons, and the sarcophagus goes transparent, as if you were looking through quartz.
Mm-hmm.
Within it, holding in its claws a vicious-looking mace, is the body of a Sioux monster.
Sorsha, any information on that mace?
Let me take a look at it. And on the sarcophagus now it goes transparent. So is there an opening? And what can you tell me about the mace, please?
The mace has a magical aura.
Okay.
I would
And
like
no,
to.
the sarcophagus was one piece of stone. In this case, the stone has become transparent. It's looking like a case of, almost like a jewelry case, you know, but made out of quartz.
All right.
Just an advice: do not touch the object. If my theory correct, something
Something
sure.
what?
If you touch it, maybe bad things are going to happen. So if you want to take the weapon, use Mage Hand.
All right. So is it still stone or can we go through the quartz? No,
It's
it's
quartz.
solid. It's solid.
Yeah.
It could be an illusion or something. I don't know.
No, you cannot go through it.
Smash it?
Looks like we're gonna have to push.
What if we activated the locks in the wrong order?
The looks in what?
Well, I can try. I will try to just open the sarcophagus, lift the lid.
Which one? Oh, you mean you're going down?
Yeah.
You're going down?
I-
You're stepping down?
I think from like he's suggesting like he can go down and
Okay.
like, because we can see through. Like, there's no reason to smash it. We can just maybe just open it.
No, so in this case, it is one piece of.
Okay.
There's no lid. Let me just check. I mean, opening it or smashing it, it's not gonna make much of a difference.
Okay.
Like Vroon like sheathes the sword and grabs the hammer back off of his back and goes like, "Do I go down?"
Yeah.
It seems sort of sacrilegious, but
The whole thing is.
a lot of things here are, yes.
Yeah. The child, the leash, everything. So yeah. Go on if you want to. We'll assist you from above.
I'll cover you
So
in case
Vroon
anything happens.
will like sort of hang off he will go to the edge and then hang off of it.
Yeah, and sort of drop.
And drop.
Make me an athletics check. Sort of climb down.
Plus, I think you kinda can jump out of it if.
I mean, the jumping out is not going to be a problem. I just hope to not take.
It says
fall
he needs to be able to jump in, so it is 20 feet.
Yeah. But if needed,
which is why I'm like, well, if I hang and then drop,
Yeah,
then,
it's not.
then I take less falling damage.
It's still a 9-meter drop, but not a problem. You manage, even if you had a bit of rope or whatever. You okay? It's not a problem. You are down in. You're down in there.
Right. And I mean, I'll still look a bit around. Like, I mean, I don't know anything about traps, of course, but I will do a little investigation to see if there's like anything that anything other than
Sure.
the buttons. Investigation. There's no smell involved, so it's just a normal roll. 11.
No, not sure. I will confirm there and that the stone sarcophagus, so that the crystalline stone, it looks like, as you're looking down, it is a thin layer, about maybe sort of, this thin layer of crystalline stone. I mean, there's no particular lid to it, but you're realizing tapping it would be enough to crack it.
I'll tap it with my hand.
You tap it with your hammer?
Yes.
With the adamantine hammer. Yeah, you just have to... you don't even have to bash it, just pressing it. Considering that it has... So this thing has 10 hit points, it is vulnerable to bludgeoning, and with your adamantine, you do maximum damage to...
Yeah.
This thing shatters. However, at the moment where it shatters, the mummified monkey's eyes go, and with a shriek, I want all of you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Is this fear related?
Yes.
So, Vroon, Sorsha, and Gale.
No.
Oh.
Because you're 20 foot deep.
All right. Vroon.
So Vroon is immune. Right? Is that you're immune to fear?
I am immune to fear, yes.
Okay, you're immune to fear. However,
I'm immune to the frightened condition.
Right, okay. Let me just check.
What kind of check was it?
Wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Heinrich, you are frightened.
At the moment that the fear tries to enter, you have a spark on his ring that gives a jolt, and he stands and he shrugs the frightened effect thanks to Thunderstaff's ring mental barrier.
Yeah, I've got one as well, but I still haven't used it actually.
Gale, you're good. Sorsha, you are frightened. As I will put in this right here. And, well, let's all have you do...
Initiative, I guess.
Initiative, yes.
Fair.
I am very happy that I made that item on my mod.
Fuck's sake.
And the Paladin went downstairs.
Okay, I clicked on it, and there you go.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be an interesting fight.
A monster mummy.
Yeah.
Next time I cast Gentle Repose on the mummy before we're doing anything.
You wouldn't have been able to.
No, I know, because I need to touch it.
Right. So, yeah, Sorsha, you have disadvantage on attacks as long as this creature isn't within your sight, and you cannot come any closer to it.
Yes, but
I don't think you will.
no. It's okay.
Vroon is finding himself now. Is that everybody? We're missing Gale for the initiative.
Oh. Weird. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, of course, my mummy is all the way at the bottom. Of course.
And I'm at the top.
Yeah,
Which
you're at
makes
the top.
sense. It actually makes sense in this case.
Yeah. You go. So technically, you told me that you have your hammer with you.
Yep, I have my the lockpick in my hands.
Right. So you're not using your shield.
up, which means that my AC,
AC is-
is 19.
Okay, good to know.
I'll change it on the. I mean, yeah. Let me. Gonna just hit it. It's 12.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a mummy. It's not
Okay.
easy to.
So that's 8 bludgeoning,
Yeah.
and
Oh no, right. Your yes. Lockpick is magical.
yeah, it's +1.
Yep. It's a +1 adamantine. Yeah.
And I will smite it with a level 1. So
Okay.
10 radiance.
Yeah, -10. Okay. Second attack.
Oop.
19 hits. That's another 10.
And
You want to put in a
What?
smite?
yeah, might as well.
Okay.
It's like, yeah. Oh. I need to remove 2 level 1.
Yeah, it is the smashing is not good on brittle monkey bones. Very dry, brittle monkey bones.
How hard does it look after? Oh yeah, okay, I
bloodied.
see. Yeah, okay. I mean, just let me.
You could just let Vroon take care of it.
Yeah.
Reminder, he's 20 feet away from you.
Yeah, but I've got 60 feet with Sacred Flame, so.
Okay, go for it. Oh god. Yeah, okay. So that's -9. As the radiant light burns away, tanning the skin away, but it's still up for now.
Ooh.
Gale, anything with a bonus action?
Not that I want to use right now,
Okay.
so no.
Sorsha.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it. Like,
Yep, disadvantage. Go ahead.
yes, like, no, stay dead, stay dead.
Now here's the thing, is that you're pretty sure that the source of the fear is not necessarily the creature, but the weapon. It's the weapon. It is that is filling you with dread. It is this. I mean, normally it would be this sort of fearsome-looking skull-filled kind of thing. The mace is. Have you ever seen sort of Aztec weaponry, right? Sort of a large block of wood, and it's got sort of onyx or stone things coming out. So it looks like that, and you can feel as you're looking at it, it
Obsydienn.
almost feels. You can feel the terror. You can almost hear the cries of battle, as and the cries, the crunching of this weapon hitting into flesh, into bone. And you can't feel it physically, but you can feel the mental anguish that this weapon has caused.
Okay, so it's more like, drop that!
Well, you're shooting at it, so do the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a 24 and a 23 and a 17, you're hitting. Okay. Just check. Is Genie's Wrath every attack or just one?
No, I can choose to add it. That's it.
Just once per turn, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are dealing with 8. So that plus 4, so that's 12 plus 13. Yeah, it's gone. That's it. Well,
Oh, that's the thing, Vroon!
that was a useless room.
I don't know. Took us a while.
I mean, Vroon bloodied him.
Yeah. Yeah, he bloodied him, and he used 2 spell slots for yeah. So as you you hit your 2 Eldritch blasts, one towards the chest, the other one towards the actually no, this would be probably because you're aiming towards towards the mace, right? So
Yes.
the 2 impacts, basically the creature sort of recoils and falls to dust. The mace sort of dropping in the center of this of what it was its sort of bed or pedestal. There is this obsidian bladed mace that is there.
Alright. I'm still frightened, right?
For 1 minute, yes.
Okay.
So it as the creature sort of dies down, the mace sort of hits the floor. You take a couple of deep breaths, and you take your composure again. And so what do you do?
Oh, I am not supposed to touch this, right?
Yes. Is Mage Hand good enough?
Yeah, it's
It's supposed to be a weapon. I guess you can pick it up with a mage hand.
We can look up how much
amazing.
a mace weighs.
I just need to
It's
make
amazing,
sure.
though.
If the mace is more than 10 pounds, it's unusable by human standards. But yeah.
It could be two. I'm just making sure that if it was one-handed or two-handed. It is a mace, so it is one-handed. So yes, you may pick it up with.
So I'll Mage Hand up.
I mean, a mace weighs 6 pounds.
Oh, that's almost.
Just saying, like it's like I mean the whole idea about a mace is that it is heavy
Yeah,
and that it comes in like.
but you can pick up 10 with the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With the mage hand. So.
But
no
like,
problem.
So
Can you identify it before putting it?
I'll
No,
repeat
you have to
again.
touch it. Yeah, no.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So I'll ask again. We put the object.
you're gone.
We put the object. Do we put the object in the bag of holding
Yes.
and just forget about it?
No, it's when we rest, we test.
Okay.
When we rest the test.
Okay. We'll do that.
All right.
So whoop, the mace goes into the bag where the staff was, and you you four are good to go on.
Okay. Let's go.
Vroon will go over to this side.
Yeah.
Tries to climb out, I guess.
Yeah, and with a rope.
No, Vroon just boing, and and again, you.
Actually, like,
We've got enough ropes to be able to.
I'm not going to be that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold you for that. With somebody to catch you there, with Vroon to catch you, he's got the reach. Not a problem.
So what's the next stop?
Well, I mean, there's one
There's-
tomb we haven't visited yet,
Mhm.
and there's one hallway we haven't visited yet. So
Hallway?
Yeah, and there
Yeah.
is 4
Oh yes, but I think that hallway goes to the tomb.
Yeah, and there's
Probably.
4 other levels also. You
And
know?
then
Yeah.
and then there's down a level, but you have to go up a level to go down a level.
There is not 1 level, there is 4 levels.
I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
how many levels the dungeon has.
No, you saw it, as in there is 4
Oh,
levels. You can
this stairway goes like 4 levels down. Okay.
yes. No, well, the stairway goes down to the next level, and then you can
Yes.
see, but you could see from the where you were, there are terraces, and so you can see sort of there are the level where you are, 2 down, and then the floor. So there are a total of 4 visible levels until you the central staircase.
For convenience sake, dragging myself over here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you move 1 step?
I can move you. I'll move you
Yeah.
guys. Don't worry. Don't move.
Thank
Don't
you.
move. Don't move. When I say don't move. There you
We are moving, right?
go. Now you may move.
Okay. Back in
We are in
trap,
marching order.
marching
Yeah.
order and trap searching mode.
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a
So-
perception check.
We're going down the stairs, right?
No,
No.
I think we're going north into the.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll take the natural 20, please.
No traps.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Still no traps?
I might have to check again.
No. I mean, no. No, there's no
Okay.
traps.
Alright.
There's a big room there.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems like it.
Oh, by the way, I put the hammer away again.
Okay. You've got the sword. Okay.
Bring out the sword, light it up already. I mean, it's only a bonus action, but like a bonus action in the first round of combat can still be.
Sorsha, as you're coming into the room before you, you can see at the end of the room where you see the star, you can see a rusting statue of a knight standing at the west end of this hall, gripping a large iron shield. Shards and flakes of rusted metal cover the floor around the statue's feet.
Okay. I'll use my wizard eyes.
Well, the wizard eyes is only 30 feet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can.
Yeah.
It's a bit far for you.
Okay.
If you want
So
to examine it with 30 feet, is here.
So first I'll check for traps. Like from here I'll check for traps, please.
Okay, make me a perception check.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
No traps per se, as in you don't see any pressure plates, you don't see any holes in the walls or whatever, or mechanisms and such. You do notice, however, that there are scratches in the floor that seem to go from your feet towards the end of the room. So scratches or grooves on the ground. So the stone is scratched.
Alright. I'll use my eyes again, please, to see what I can see.
Eyes.
30 feet,
Yeah.
you're not seeing anything.
Oh, okay, guys, there is something weird here. I don't see any mechanical traps, but
So far, everything has been weird. You need to be more specific.
yeah,
Good.
let me finish. I'll explain.
That is right there. That is the summary of this campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, yeah, there's something weird here. Is like,
There's something
you just
weird.
described every fucking room.
I'm finished. Come on. On the
Just say-
floor, there is
Hmm.
marks and scratches, and so there is something happening, something heavy enough, something hurtful enough to damage the stone, and it seems that like something dragging until the end of. I would think the statue is dragging itself. Like maybe like a bump thing. It has a shield.
But
I'm not sure. It's an
statue
hypothesis.
drags itself across the room.
Yeah. I'm too far
Uh,
to see a mechanism that far, but
Question:
Perhaps.
Are those marks going in a specific direction, and are they limited to a specific path in the room, or are they all over the room?
no, it seems like a pass. Like what I understood of it.
Yeah, they seem to be. The scratches are parallel to. They would be from what Sorsha can see, from where she is. The scratches seem to be leading from her side of the room to the other, or at least part way sometimes. But the scratches seem to be in parallel and seem to be moving towards the end of the room.
Well, if you do not see any traps,
I mean, at that point, I am thinking giant boulder falling from the ceiling.
It wouldn't be scratches; it'd be dents. But
Yeah, okay.
besides, there's no mechanism that she could see with that natural 20. There's with 25. There's no mechanism visible with a 25. There are no traps in this room detectable by sight or other.
let me take the first step into the room, just in case.
All right. But Heinrich, can you go back a bit because I don't. If rune is projected, I don't want to take a rune in the face. Just
I'll step over here.
I'll stay on protection duty for the two squishies.
Could you make me an athletics check?
Again. Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
Rune!
Okay. Just give me a
Guide
second
them.
here.
too bad.
Right. Okay. Interesting. So, what are you carrying right now? You're carrying your shield. You're
shield,
carrying
sword.
your sword, and you're
Sword.
carrying your armor, right?
Yeah,
Your
and
armor.
the heavy armor.
That's,
Okay. How much does your armor weigh, by the way?
65 pounds.
Okay, thank you. So as soon as you stand into the room,
Oh
you
shit.
feel yourself
Attraction
fully
mechanism.
pulled forward and up. As you see, and the rest of you see this, you see Vroon fly through the room and smash into the statue.
That's impressive because like that's wait, let me see. So
Yeah.
65 pounds for the armor and another 380 for just the Vroon.
Yep. Vroon just flies right through the room. Smashing. So that is 45 feet. Let's round down. So that is already. So first of all, you are now here,
Yes.
and you are going to take
Magnets.
1d6 for every 10 feet, so falling damage basically. So that's 4d10. So you take 27 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
And can you please roll me a d4?
That's a big magnet.
Okay. As you hit the shield, your armor disintegrates on contact, and you lose 2 AC to your armor.
My adamantine armor disintegrates?
Is not magical.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna react on
You
this.
are now stuck, and we are going to roll initiative because every 6 seconds, you're going to be losing a d4 of DC to your armor, as this shield is basically eating up the metal of your armor.
Oh, it's like a rust monster.
Yeah.
Is it a moment when we can use Chronal Shift or something to take it back?
It's a bit late.
No, it's too
Yeah.
far. It's 60 feet too far, but
I mean,
initiative.
there would have been a moment where you could have used Chronal Shift when he failed his athletics,
athletics,
and I
yeah.
specifically waited to see if somebody was going to do something, either whatever, but the effect has happened. Multiple effects have happened.
Yep.
So yes, we are rolling initiative to see what everybody's doing. This is not and on actually let's
Yes, initiative.
okay. Everybody, initiative. Thank you.
Oh yeah, sorry. Crap!
I mean, it makes sense that Vroon is like, what the shit?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, and by the way, your armor. If you were wearing armor check, the athletics check was made with disadvantage.
Oh well, that's fine because it was already a disadvantage basically.
Now here's the thing, there is something very interesting in the description of this trap, which is if you have if the metal is separated, is covered with cloth, it needs direct contact with the shield to disintegrate. So if you were actually historically accurate, which is not wearing just bare naked metal, if you were wearing a brigandine, for example, no problem.
Yeah, or leather or something that's not metal.
Yeah.
And you're saying I wasn't?
Though, well, we'll see. Heinrich, what do you do?
Can I do an Arcana check?
Sure, that's going to be your action.
I'll word it otherwise. What happened with Vroon? As someone who I am, that's clearly a magic.
Yeah, what you saw him is basically fly across a room.
That's for me.
and
That's
he-
sort of
and-
telekinesis, actually.
Yeah, it could be telekinesis. It could be some sort of. It could be a localized gravity well. It could be any kind of. But the idea is he was picked up and smashed into the. By the way, from where you are, you cannot see the disintegration of the armor.
Then, wait.
Oh, we can't see that.
No, because
There's
his
a
mass
large
is
Luxodon in front of it.
Yeah.
It's like my chest is suddenly stuck to the shield, and the chest of the front of my
It's just
breastplate is
melting
suddenly
away.
starting to
Yeah.
go.
Because I wanted something, but now I can't.
So I'll start to run and do track glyphs and everything, and I slam my hand, cast Dispel Magic.
Okay,
The
I want you to
target-
make me an athletics check, please. As your belt buckle the nails in your boots and any metallic, even the silver chain that you might have around your neck or rings around your are seem to be attracted towards. Yeah, so that's a 3.
Chronal shift.
Okay, re-roll then, please.
Come on, Heinrich. Give us something good.
18.
Yes!
So there's a moment where you step into the room and you feel something happening, and you see yourself rolling, sort of picking up and flying forward, and then you pick up backwards. There's a rewind, and you're going, okay, no, this is the limit.
And I'll use Dispel Magic targeting the statue with shield directly. With the logic of... In Heinrich's brain, there has been a telekinesis spell that has been used, so I'll use...
Do you have the distance?
120 feet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. Roll me that. You have a. Yeah, same thing. It's the test. So.
It's a D20 plus.
D20 plus spell casting ability.
So plus 5.
Yeah.
Well, we'll throw.
I'm just gonna put it out here that Jeremy Crawford said that adamantine armor is a magic item. It's not a chunk of ore.
It's not a what?
It's not a chunk of ore.
It's not a chunk of ore.
Yeah, and Jeremy Crawford said on a tweet like that adamantine armor is a magical item.
Is a magical item, because I saw the other way around. Okay. We'll see.
19.
19. Vroon, whatever the state of your armor, we'll have a look at that a bit later if we need to retcon it. Basically, you fall on your ass. And a heavy clang.
20. And I'll continue to run towards Vroon.
Okay.
That's 30 maximum that I have.
Okay. So you are not feeling the attraction anymore, Heinrich. Vroon, any specific effect that was acting on the statue is no longer in effect.
Vroon, please answer.
Sorry, I'm still reading.
He's trying. Yeah, he's trying to look for to make sure that he's got his full armor.
Yeah, I mean, if I lose that armor, I'm fucked. What were you saying? Sorry.
You just see Heinrich running very fast. Vroon, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm just running towards you.
Okay, we're out of combat. If you want to do anything.
Gale is gonna be very careful though.
As the effect of the statue has been.
Okay, Sorsha is looking for anything to. Other thing to blow in their face or something.
I literally ran through the place straight forward. So I think if something would have already blown up in my face, but better be safe than sorry.
I'm okay, I think. And I'm just gonna put the tweet out here.
Okay. Oh, you said it through Discord?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have a look at that later. If I go to Discord now. Actually, no. What? You know what? I can do this. Yes, I can do that. Out of game. Adamantine armor. It rules including the text and anti-magic fields on magic items. Huh. Interesting.
So if I go into an anti-magic field, my adamantine armor does not fucking work.
Yeah, that is. Whoops. There we go. Sorry about that. We're back. Okay. So, J-Craw just saved you 2 AC points on your adamantine armor.
I'm very happy. Like I was like, bad.
Now I would have most likely accepted the fact it was not a magic if it was not a magical armor. Technically, you
Then
could
we
have
could have
used
used mends.
you could have used mending, not exactly because mending can do a lot of things, but if you had a large thing. However, you could have used the adamantine that you picked up from the blades to
then
mend
we
into
need-
your armor.
Then we need a smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, but well, you will be lighting a candle to Saint Crawford tonight, my
Yes.
friend.
Thank you, Jeremy Crawford, for making a tweet about this.
Yeah, I'll go and answer on the Reddit threads. All the Reddit threads about Tomb of Annihilation that says no. This
But
Now here's the thing: is that it does say metal objects. It doesn't say anything about not working on magical items.
well, in that case,
Doesn't matter. Artifacts are immune to this corrosion.
but it's not an artifact.
It's
no.
not an artifact.
Well, it's still fucked.
You know what? Let's leave it at this. We
Yes,
remember that you
we'll
rolled a
figure it
2,
out.
and then we'll figure it out offline. Okay.
Yes.
So, anyhow, the statue is there, the shield is inactive. Vroon, you are fallen amongst this pile of rust, flakes all over. You're a bit bruised from the landing. What do you do? Sorsha, to tell you south, you notice there's a corridor leading to a dead end, and north you see a fountain.
I'm pretty sure the dead end must be a trapped door or something of some kind.
Yes, but it doesn't interest us for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm gonna take a look up and checking.
No traps.
Alright. So I'll use my warlock eyes to check on the fountain.
Let's see. The fountain radiates an aura of transmutation magic.
Okay, transmutation it is this time.
Do. Transmutation is
Just to
manipulating.
go ahead.
Transforming something into another. No.
Yes.
Is there something into the water?
So you see before you a large fountain crusted with moss rises in the middle of a circular room. 3 marble maidens stand in the fountain holding pitchers out of which the water flows.
Could drink from it.
Is there movable parts on the statues? Buttons? Something?
No. Just water. The water seems clear. Well, the water is clear, as in you do not see any mud, you do not see
While everyone is running off, every other trap that we found seems to reset. Can I like try to smash this fucking statue to bits?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I mean, I think I'd need to use the adamantine hammer for that, and careful not to hit the shield.
You're pretty sure that its effect has been interrupted with the dispel magic, as in
Yeah.
no, but as in I will say this: the dispel magic means that Sorsha could
so
not
I can
see.
hit.
Yeah,
I
because
can hit
you
the
can
shield
yeah.
without it's eating up my
Yeah.
hammer. Also, the hammer
Is magic.
is magic, but then that's the whole thing with about the
Look,
armor.
the statue and the shield are considered as single objects, so you can smash away.
I would like to, because
Go.
I don't want to come back here like an hour later and then suddenly go like, there we go again.
Yeah, I understand. Funny you should say an hour, because that's the
Oh fuck. Seriously.
I will have a closer look at the water though. See, and at the statues that are pouring the water.
Okay.
On my side.
So Vroon, you're gonna make an attack? Well, you know what? I don't really care, considering that you have time.
Also, it's an adamantine hammer.
Yeah. So look. Yeah. You smash this thing to bits.
This is a crit. Yeah.
It's a crit. What do you mean it's a crit?
Oh. Because
the damage. Yes, of course. Yeah. So yeah, it'll take you a couple of moments, but you smash this thing to rubble.
Yeah.
Are you feeling better, Vroon?
Not yet.
Okay. Gale, how do you want to examine the water?
I'll start with seeing how it reacts to the shape water cantrip. Trying to freeze it.
It reacts normally.
Okay. Is it like a fountain and obvious there are, the water is recycled, or where does the water come from that's flowing out of the statues?
So there is, because the water does not overflow its basin, you're pretty sure that there are holes somewhere and the water is evacuated, but you can see that these three figures are there is water pouring out of jugs or some kind of vessel.
Okay.
Yeah, pitchers out of which water is flowing.
I'll just touch some water, see if there is any effect.
As you touch it, no, there's no effect. It's water.
Okay. I'll trust Sorsha on the fact that this room has no further interest.
I mean, the fountain is magical.
I never said it has no.
So the fountain is magical.
Yes.
Yes,
okay.
it is transmutation. So no, I did not say that.
Well, we have two options, or we leave it alone.
Transmutation. Change. Mask, maybe?
Mask?
Mask.
Maybe it will mask us for the room. The room is the quartz.
Or the mask is inside the fountain.
I don't know really. What I know is if really we have a remove curse. We have a very capable Paladin and Cleric, so...
You're capable. Paladin has already cast remove curse twice this day.
Yeah, but we have a scroll.
Yes, but that's maybe a bit of a waste.
But maybe taking a risk is part of... Because for now,
No, it's not. It's not the risk. It's like if we use the scroll, then our wizard cannot learn it anymore. If we just wait for 8 hours, I can cast remove curse again, and our wizard can still learn the scroll.
We could. So we could explore another level and get back at it afterwards.
Or I can take a drink of it and we handle with it whatever happens with the drink. If your theory is correct, it will mask us. We can enter the doom. If something else happens, well,
You've got the death ward on you.
well, I do not want to disrespect your magic. Yes, that would be the moment to try something out. And afterwards, I promise I will be very careful and do not do anything stupid to jeopardize myself as a person.
That's what I was going to say. Like, what's coming out of you?
This is my own choice, and I propose it because there are a lot of people that have already taken a lot of hits, and out of respect, and gives a little smirk. I am the squishy, and for be handy that I am the one who tries things. So I'm just asking politely. I propose myself. And if something happens, I trust in your of Gale.
You are too squishy.
I know, but
Heinrich, there is one other option.
Yes.
We have some time. You can go further than knowing what kind of magic is on here. If we take 10 minutes or an hour, you can have a full description of what's happening over here.
Not really.
No?
No.
Do I know that I cannot have a...
An identify spell?
Well, identifying spell. No. Because in this case, well, you would. Yes, I guess I could give you extra information, yeah, but I wouldn't be able to give you the full thing.
Okay, well, I'll use identify as a ritual, and I'll cast it so we can.
Okay. So, what the statues do, I won't have you cast it 3 times. Is that there is a they seem to imbue certain properties, but you're not sure which ones, to the water. And so potentially if you would drink the water, they create a magical effect in the water. But because there are multiple streams falling down, there is a slew of possible outcomes. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, so the difference between taking a drink from one falling down or in the basin would be different effects?
No, there's just a random table.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's actually very cool.
No, there's just a random table. I am not going to say, okay, so this one does this one does that. I would love the idea, but that's not exactly...
I'll explain in...
Your steps have been so careful that you have ruined the traps for this level.
Oops.
I am not going to give you all of the surprises just on a spell which does not cost you any resource.
Well, it's taking a risk.
Exactly.
Are you guys okay?
Also, Hey,
Taking
I
the
took a
risk.
fuck ton of damage over that. And
Yeah.
I feel
possibly
very
some
guilty.
armor damage, which we'll need to figure out.
But by the way, Vroon, I clap you on the shoulder while I get over there, so you get 16 hit points back.
Appreciate it.
I'll
Don't drink.
grab a very weird looking out of
A very weird looking what?
bowl.
Okay. Oh.
And-
Okay.
And
Right.
Wait, you mean
No, no.
the
I
dwarven
take-
knight, or
I
No.
take a bowl and I let it.
So, yeah,
Yes.
he brings out a small white wooden bowl. You've not seen him have this bowl, though. I guess Vroon, you would recognize this as sort of a traditional Tej bowl. But
Okay.
you haven't seen him use it ever. This is new.
no? Of course. I mean, why the hell would
Yeah.
Heinrich have a dash ball? Like,
Yeah. So,
And
you drink. You drink.
And I just say to everyone, cheers, Mistra, Valkyr, any divinity that would help. Well, bottoms, I drink from it.
Okay. You drink from it. Could you
Yeah.
please roll me a d4?
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Could you make me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw?
you
doesn't
you
Vroon
have a
give-
+3. You have a +3.
Vroon gives a +3 on that.
I am just within range of you. So that's a 19.
Okay. So you will take half of this.
Oh boy.
Ouch!
As you drink, you feel desiccated the same way as you can feel at your body sort of atrophy, your lips crack, as you are being almost desiccated from within. You take 22 necrotic damage.
I go on one knee in front of Sorsha and I just say, nope.
I'll cure wound you.
No, I'm fine. No.
I'll cure wound you.
Well, that was one of the negative effects.
Oh, sorry, it's only 6. But,
Yeah, I'll drop a cure wounds as well.
So, we can try again if you want.
Who wants to try it next?
No. That
I feel like that's not a good idea.
I mean, he rolled a 1.
yes. On a d4, right?
Yeah.
I mean, a 1 in 4 chance that you get like 44 damage if you don't make the save.
Which would have killed him out. Which would have killed him.
Oh yeah. I mean,
So that death ward would have been snapped.
ouchie.
Should have that's actually a thing. Should have chrono shift.
Heinrich.
That would actually be cool. Yes.
Heinrich. Again.
Yes.
You are not in any way the guinea pig in this group. You do not have the physique for it. Stop touching stuff randomly.
I look very calmly at Vroon. This was my choice. Yes, it's a bad choice. Still my choice. So yes, I will not touch anything, and fine. And I'll just put the touch ball back in my backpack and stand up.
Also,
That was-
where did you get a touch ball?
I'm a refined man. I had that as a. I had it as
You had it as a?
a
Gift.
gift.
I I think I still have because I call bullshit on this. I have a ring of truth telling, so if that is a lie, I have
No.
advantage on.
I'm telling the truth, my man. I
Out
can
of
roll for
game.
it.
Okay,
Yeah, you know
Out
what?
of game, we know.
You
Out
know
of
what?
game.
because like for Vroon,
um,
this is something very local, and
Yeah.
it's like, wait,
So,
what?
Rune, I want you to roll insight.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to ask well, Yannick, so Heinrich, can you whisper to me either persuasion or deception, your choice? You know which one you're going to be choosing.
And I guess I will do with advantage because
Yes. So difficulty is 22.
I've just had a whole scene with a Tash ball.
True.
Suddenly have one pop up. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah, so actually, by the time this has come up, the interludes will have started.
Yeah.
So if you, viewer, are not understanding what we're talking about, things will come up. Did you send me the?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm
I
not.
sent you a whisper.
Where did you send it? On Roll20?
No, and sorry, I didn't understand. I sent you on this.
Oh,
My-
okay. Just a second.
my-
Then I need to do this.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah. Okay. Granted, but I still need the roll.
Okay.
That you can whisper.
Yep.
I can just roll it, you know. Oop. There you go.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, yes. He seems to be telling the truth. Your ring does not react to his words. He received it as a gift.
From who?
There will be a conversation. We have other things.
Why do you, of all people, have a Tash ball?
He just crosses his arms, so why do you say that?
Because
Okay.
Look, we can discuss about it.
you're cutting out a
Yannick.
lot.
Yeah, Yannick.
Yeah, we're missing really half of
Like,
what you're saying.
Not even half.
Yannick, question. Are you using a microphone, the microphone that you have here on your, or is it another one? Ah, okay. Might be a question of distance or maybe check the connection. Anyways, we'll do tests after this. Besides, we're coming up on time. So, how about we leave this conversation for next time? Let's give us a little bit of suspense as the local and the noble, discuss face off over a wooden bowl.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. Oh, and by the way, I was really hoping you'd roll a 3. But that...
What was a tree?
You have no idea.
And I want to drink again.
And my trap is set. Okay, on that note, I would like to once again thank my players for ruining all the fun traps that they've met today, this evening. Thank you to you, our guests at our table who have been watching. Thank you for those who've joined, because we've now hit over 70 subscribers. So people are coming in and watching on occasion. So shout out to all those that we might have met at Day of Dungeon. Definitely something to do to go back to next year with And so have a good evening, have a good day, wherever you might be listening to us, watching us, and to my players, I will see you next time for more shenanigans and bit of mystery. So, bye-bye.